KG Auto, I live in Brooklyn. KG Auto, I live in Brooklyn. If your car breaks down, you know to call. If your car breaks down, you know to call. Call 347-385-9080. Let's go. Yeah, KG Auto, welcome to my YouTube channel. What do we have here? 2009 Dodge Journey is a V6 6-cylinder. We're going to be replacing the CV axle on the both side, but I'm going to show the passenger side because it's a little bit tricky to do. But having said that, let's go. We're getting it right now. You need to take out is just this guy right here. You lose that guy. You don't need to take out this. You can leave that. Then you lose the CV axle with a 32. Yeah, 32 socket. You lose that, then you lose this tie rod so that you can be able to maneuver your way. I'm doing some other thing there too, changing the swiveling. So what I want, the reason why I'm showing this, because this one right here, you have to knock it. It's a long one, but it's a half part of it that is going to come out. So sure, in case you're hitting it, let me bring you underneath the car. Sorry about the noise. So you see the CV axle, so it's a connecting one right here. See, that's the half part. So this one right here goes inside. Let me get my light. Sorry about that. So this one right here goes inside the transmission, as you can see right there, goes inside the transmission right here. So you're gonna be changing like it's a half part of it, you know. So when you hit it, when you're trying to knock it out, sometimes it might be a little bit difficult. So what I did was I used this my torch. I'm gonna bring it. Let me come around out of the car. So what I did was I used this torch to kind of heat it up. After I hit it, then I gave this guy right here. This was very helpful. This guy right here, put it, and I knock it. So it was my lucky day. Then the thing popped out just like so. See right there? And I put some penetrating, the thing is still very hot. I put some penetrating oil on it too. So it really helped me. So that's the old one there. And this is the new one. Bought it from AutoZone. Please don't hold me to it. I didn't buy that. Let me show you the part number. Sorry about the shaking video and all of that. So this is the part number right there. So we're gonna bring it out to make sure that it's the same. This is what it looks like. So all these CV axles, they're not brand new one. So as you can see, this looks big, man. Oh my God. You guys see that? This is not the same. Oh no. This looks like the wrong one. Yeah, it's the wrong one. Yep, this is not the right one, as you can see. Oh God, so scratch that part number is wrong. So he brought the wrong the wrong axle in the first time, so the right one is here. But my problem is now he went to AutoZone and they gave it to him like that. They took it out of the box. Just make sure with the old one. Apparently we have the right one now, but I don't know the part number. That's not good, you know. Anyway, what can I say? I have to go in and finish my job because it was raining this afternoon. So we're just gonna go in there, sneak that boy in there, just like so. working with my one hand. All right, so let me go ahead and put that boy in there. See, you guys know where it's going. Then I'll bring it down. So I just wanted to point something out. When you put in this axle, right? If you look closely, look inside very well. Let's see if I can show it to you. Okay, if you look inside very well, you see right here. If you look at the teeth, you see the teeth over here. I'm not getting it right now. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I'll try to get it for you. Okay, if you look the teeth right here, right? You will see you have a wider teeth over here. What am I doing now? Yeah. You see you have a wider teeth over there. So if you look on this side too, make sure I get it. You see you have a wider teeth over here. You see right there? Right here and right on this side. So what does that mean? So the axle, you cannot just put it like that. You have to make sure this wider teeth right here and this wider teeth on this side line up very well. See right here, line up very well on the axle, on the axle on the other side there. If not, it won't go in. You know, I just want to point that out. So this is what I was trying to explain to you. Look very close now. You see right here, right? If you look right here, you see it has a little gap over here on the teeth here. When you look down here, every teeth is coming good. But when you look right here, you see there's a slide right here. So that's where the axle line up. If not, if you put it just anyhow, it's not gonna go in. So I just wanted to make sure that I clear that. So I'm gonna go back in there and I'll put it in. See, the axle is in now. Like I was saying before, what I did was I used a little marker to mark that little space right there, so I can be able to get it right. So it's kind of funny. You just have to be patient, but you get it. As you can see, I put the nut already. And come back there, put that. Put this guy right here now. The 21. I'm gonna tie that. And that'll be it. So that's pretty much it. That should do it on this job. Everything went well. This guy right there, talk that. Put some sway bar link in there, but that's pretty much it. Okay, G. Yeah, the day is fast spent. I've been working on a lot of cars today. You know, which I could show more. But the little trick that I show you there, make sure you use it, because I have to use this marker to mark that little space right there, and I mark the shaft also. So as soon as I do that, it's just going. Because if you're trying to use a hammer to hit it, the pin that goes around that shaft right there, you can mess it up, and the whole thing will be a fiasco. Question, comments, let me know. KG, love you all. I'll see you on my next episode. Bye for now.